I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only.
Hey everybody, welcome to my review of Basketball Wives Orlando, Season 1, Episode 10, Health is Wealth. So we got another example of Milan being selfish. She was supposed to meet up with Nick, but didn't let her know that she was still at the house and not coming because she wasn't feeling well. Selfish. So we got Megan. She meets up with a Reiki specialist to release negative energy towards her mom. Megan says she's been fighting her whole life to have her mother's love, but her mom should be fighting for her love. Listen, I kind of agree. I don't know what it is about the mom. When she sat down with Megan, I was just like, dang, she wasn't open to hearing nothing Megan was saying. But I also know that she heard what Megan used to say about her in her interviews and stuff, so she was stuck on that. She wasn't open to nothing because she wasn't there for Megan as a child. But anyway, Megan has come to terms with not having a relationship with her mom and will focus on being a good mom to her child when she has one. We got Neek. She's hanging out with her mom and her mom's girlfriend who has been in her life since she was a young girl. Her asked about Milan. Neek said she believes in giving people a second chance. Well, good luck on that because Milan is questionable, in my opinion. Neek reveals that her dad has been reaching out to her and she is curious to meet up with him and get to know him better. Danielle, she's training for basketball so she can start playing professionally again. Danielle says she has so much going on and wants to focus on basketball, and a lot of times when she has things on her mind, it affects her playing basketball. She's concerned about Morgan, her being her best friend, but she has not been around. She hasn't been there for Danielle. Danielle is doing horrible at this practice because she has so much on her mind. Ashley invites the ladies to a wellness event because she is tired. She says she invited all the ladies. I was like, is Morgan coming? Megan wants to confront Ashley about what she said about her live podcast. Danielle is hoping that Morgan shows up so she can find out what's going on between them. Morgan, so you are mad that Danielle went to Ashley's event because she confessed it in confessionals. Morgan said they had a mutual dislike for Ashley. Morgan, that's whack, in my opinion. When you turned your phone off, you're grown, and Danielle is your friend. Or is she a friend of convenience? Megan lets Ashley know that her friend was standing behind her and heard her say that Megan's podcast was disgusting. Why are we even here? Ashley said her issue was that Nikki's ex was talking about what he was talking about. But in her confessional, she said Megan's podcast was disgusting. Why you ain't say it to her face, though? Megan said she heard that Ashley's house turns into a brothel on the weekends. Now listen, Ashley gave a great pause, almost like, how the hell did she hear about that? Okay. But then she tried to clean it up and say, why would you say that? Because it's just me, my husband, and my husband, my children, and my nanny. Child, Ashley said there's nothing else to talk about because she didn't want to hear what Megan had to say. Why Nikki Nicole did not know what a brothel was, I can't. Danielle tries to talk to Morgan after wrapping the scene, and all Morgan could tell her was that she's going through a lot, and we could talk about this at another date. That's just rude, Morgan. Because if somebody did that to you, you would be going off. And I thought Danielle was your best friend. So now Danielle is questioning how Morgan is moving. And I would too, okay? It seems a little selfish, okay? So we got Morgan, Nikki, and Megan. They meet for dinner. They talk about Ashley having a brothel They talk about Ashley having a brothel at her house on the weekends. We find out who started it. Guess who started it, y'all? Guess who started it? Because I've been saying it since the very first episode. Milan with her messy ass. Messy ass Milan, okay? Of course she told everybody that. They talk about Danielle and Morgan feeling like, she could be mad because she was going through some things. They talk about Danielle and Morgan. She said she was feeling like, Danielle shouldn't be mad because she was going through some things. And I'm just like, Morgan, how? Like, you turned off your whole phone. This supposed to be your best friend. But in her mind, she was like, I could turn off my phone if I want to. Now, that's selfish. But you didn't even respond to her text messages. So how would she know you going through anything? At least respond to her text message like, girl, I'm really going through it right now. I love you, but give me a minute. I'm going to get back to you. You ain't even do that. Morgan, now come on. You on a reality show. Y'all have events created. You can't expect Danielle not to do anything because you're not doing anything. That's not fair. That's not fair. And the event that she did with Ashley, it was for a good cause. And for you not to be able to see that because you have such a hate for Ashley is effed up. The fact that Danielle is your best friend, y'all been best friends for years, and you would think that she would be disloyal to you by saying any of your business to Ashley is so crazy to me. But listen, I know what it is. You don't trust nobody because your ex-husband got you in a loophole. He got you in a loophole that you can't trust nobody. Anyway, Megan suggests that she should have a conversation with Morgan. I agree, because Morgan, you coming off selfish. So Megan is ready to start a family with Dre. She takes a fertility test to see if she can even have a baby. This whole scene was ill, but good luck to them, okay? Neek meets with her dad. Neek says she's not upset with her dad, but wants to know why he stayed away for so long. Neek flew her dad out. He couldn't even pay for his ticket, but anyway. We found out that her father lived a rough life. He was in jail. He was in the streets. And, you know, he had a lot of kids. And said he was in the streets and didn't know how to be a father. Nobody taught him how to be a father. Neek says she supports her dad in trying to make it right, and she's open to letting him get to know her son, even though he couldn't remember her son's name, but okay. You know what? Neek seems like a really nice girl and very open and giving people second chances, but when you're giving people second chances, you also have to use your sense of discernment, okay? Finally, we get to see Dwayne, okay? Neek sits down to tell him about the conversation with her dad. Dwayne said you have to make sure he's genuine, especially since, you know, she's established now, and she should pray about it. And his action should speak louder than his words, basically, okay? So we got Morgan and Danielle. They meet up to talk. Morgan pulled back from Danielle because she went to Ashley's event, and I think that's unfair. I'm curious to see how this talk would end, you know, because a commercial came on, okay? Morgan said Danielle feels like everything is about her, and so do you, Morgan, okay? The hell? The conversation didn't really go anywhere because Danielle would not let Morgan get a word in edgewise. I think it was because Morgan confirmed that she was mad at Danielle for going to Ashley's event. In my opinion, Morgan, as I said earlier, she just can't trust anyone because of her ex. Like, it's messing up your friendships, okay? Now I understand the thing you and Ashley is going through. I can understand you feeling a way about Ashley. But if Danielle has been holding you down, okay, you need to rethink what you're doing. I hope y'all can really work it out. In my opinion, Morgan just can't trust anyone because of her ex. My thing is, if Danielle has never betrayed you and she knows your deepest, darkest secrets and you ain't never heard it nowhere else, you need to rethink what you feeling about Danielle right now. Like, you do realize that y'all are on a reality show and y'all have to attend each other's events. Like, I'm not understanding. I mean, after all, you turned off your phone and ignored her text. Morgan said, if it's not about Danielle, but I'm going to have to stop you there, okay? Because that applies to you as well. And hopefully y'all can work it out. And, you know, that was the end of the episode with Morgan walking off because she couldn't hear Danielle out. Yes, Danielle could have, you know, let her finish her sentences. But she was pissed. Like, she was going through stuff too. And the same way she was there for you, Morgan, she wanted you to be there for her and you wasn't. Again, I hope y'all work it out. And, you know, we can see a brighter ending. Because I'm tired of seeing, you know, our sisters fighting for no reason. I want to see us support each other at the end of the day, okay? Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.